On ABS News tonight, Governor Obiano swears in Anazodo as Special Advisor, Legislative Matters. Anambra government reassures communities of equity and fairness in administration of state affairs. Chief of Army Staff orders soldiers to intensify war against terror. And on the foreign scene, stray Syrian anti-aircraft missile hits northern Cyprus. Good evening and thanks for joining us on ABS Television News. I am Franklin Onyekachi. Details of the news. Honorable Amala Anazodo has been sworn in as the Special Advisor to the Governor on Legislative Matters. Governor Willie Obiano performed the function during the State Executive Council meeting at the Government House, Oka. Government House correspondent Ejike Abana has more.
The function, Governor Obiano charged him to bring his wealth of experience to bear on his new task. The governor, who explained that the special advisor's roles revolve around activities at the Senate, House of Representatives, and State Assembly, said that his major function is to help promote harmony and cohesion between the executive and the legislature, as well as provide advice as and when due. Also at IXCO, the governor presented the immediate past Commissioner for Health, Dr. Joe Akabuike, with the certificate of honorable mention. Dr. Akabuike served as the Anambra State Commissioner for Health from 10th April 2014 to 18th June 2019. The governor said that the award was presented to the commissioner for his services in the health sector for 5 years. He further explained that the award is the highest recognition any Anambra indigene can get from the state government, expressing optimism that it will spur Dr. Akabuike to make more advancements in his new post.
Dr. Joseph Akabuike, this award is being presented to him because he did very, very well as Commissioner for Health and brought us to the level that we are today.
Responding, Dr. Akabuike thanked the governor and members of ESCO for the recognition, noting that it shows that people observed the little contributions they made in the health sector.
Thank you, because I know that to be in leadership of health is like passing through a very difficult journey. But I thank God that today, that unless some people observe that we did something.
Speaking on behalf of the traditional ruler of Nanka, the state president of Ohaneze Ndigbo, Chief Damian Okeke-Ogene, described the governor's move as honorable disengagement, expressing the appreciation of the people of Nanka to his administration. Chief Okeke-Ogene asked the governor to continue in his current footsteps, pledging their unalloyed solidarity to his administration.
Honorable disengagement of your commission. 5 years is not a joke.
From the Government House, Oka, Ejike Abana, ABS News.
Anambra State Government says it will commence impounding and recovering of 175 Nissan Almira Saloon cars allocated to individuals under the State City Cab Employment Scheme. A release signed by the Commissioner for Transport, Sir Uchenna Okafor, explained that the exercise will affect those who have outstanding loan repayments after the expiration in 2018. The release added that defaulters are to either pay in full their outstanding debts before the 30th of next month or return the vehicles to the state government as the law enforcement agencies have been properly briefed. The Anambra State Government has assured all communities in the state of fairness and equity in all issues of collective interest. The Special Advisor to the Governor on Security Matters, Chief Chikodi Liangara, gave this assurance while addressing the people of Aba in Njikoka Council area who were at the Government House, Oka, on a peaceful protest. Theophilus Ukoha has details.
Mr. Nara told the community that government will look into their complaints with a view to ensuring justice and peaceful coexistence with their neighbors. The people of Aba had in their demonstration enjoined the government to intervene on what they call undue interference, intimidation and humiliation of their women and children by an influential individual from their neighboring town.
We have confidence in the Nigerian judiciary to handle matters like this and prevent a situation that could lead to breakdown of law and order So if the court can speed up the process of hearing everything about the resolution of the land dispute, that will go a long way into bringing lasting peace.
The spokesperson of ABBA, Mr. Obinna Chukuma, alleged that the town has experienced serious assault on their women and children over a land dispute with Ukpo, which has been in contention for the past 44 years. Mr. Chukuma, who wondered why the people should constantly be molested in a matter that is in court, noted that the court had directed all parties to maintain status quo until all matters are exhausted.
We are pleading on the governor to use his good offices to prevail on them to allow the law, let the due process be followed. If eventually they say Abba should pack out even where we are living, no problem, as long as it's a judgment delivered by a court of competent jurisdiction.
Some others who spoke alleged that their women who went to the market located at the disputed land were beaten and some of their men held in police custody. Theophilus Okoha reporting for ABS News.
Police detectives attached to 33 Police Station Onitsha have arrested one Makodo Chukundubisi, aged 20 years, of number 16 Duncan Street in Sube, in Anambra East Local Government area of Anambra State, for allegedly killing her husband. We have details.
According to a statement signed by the State Police Public Relations Officer CP Haruna Mohammed, the suspect allegedly had a scuffle with her husband, one John Bosco Ngu, aged 35 years, of the same address, and stabbed him on his chest with a sharp knife. The statement said police detectives who visited the scene rushed the victim to Berromeo Hospital, Onitsha, for medical attention, but was certified dead on arrival by the medical doctor. He stated that the corpse was deposited at the hospital mortuary for autopsy, while exhibit was recovered from the scene, and case is under investigation to ascertain circumstances surrounding the incident.
The Anocha Local Government Council has marked the handover ceremony of the council's leadership with a foundation stone laying of Anocha Heritage, Legacy and Cultural Research Center and Hall of Fame, as well as Senator Victor Ume Park. The event, which was held at the council secretariat, was to mark the end of tenure of Honorable Ikobi Ejiofor as the Transition Committee Chairman of Anocha Local Government Area. Correspondent Valentine Badoa was there for the ABS and our reports.
Among those that attended the function were the Secretary to the State Government, represented by the Special Assistant to the Governor on Administration and the Technical Assistant to SSG, Mr. Tony Urenu, the member representing Anocha 1 in the State House of Assembly, Honorable Ebele Ejiofor, and that of Anocha 2, Honorable Ejiko Okechukwu. Speaking while handing over to the new transition chairman, the immediate past transition chairman of the council, Honorable Ikobi Ejiofor, appreciated the people of the area for their support during his 5 years in office. He charged the new transition chairman to run an all-inclusive administration so as to sustain the tempo of development and progress that the council has recorded over the years. Reacting on the Heritage, Legacy and Cultural Research Center, Honorable Ejiofor noted that the edifice, when completed, will showcase and promote the rich cultural heritage of Anocha and called on the stakeholders to show commitment towards completing the project.
It will be Anocha Heritage, Legacy and Cultural Research Center. So it has cubicles that accommodate arts and crafts, culture of our different communities in Anocha local government. He's a member of our party, and it's only but continuity. And we'll support him to make sure that he drives home the dividends of democracy to our people and serve our party.
In a speech, the new transition chairman of the council, Mr. Patrick Onyedum, who commended the immediate past chairman for keeping a good legacy, pledged to serve with humility. In their separate remarks, the member representing Anocha 2 in the 7th Assembly, Honorable Ejiko Okechukwu, and his Anocha 1 counterpart, Honorable Ebele Ejiofor, lauded the achievements of the former chairman. They advised the new leadership of the council to emulate the past administration, especially in sustaining the current tempo of peace, unity and development the area has been enjoying over time.
I've already advised him to look towards the achievements of Ikobi Ejiofor, his personal character, his humility, his social life and how he accommodates everybody.
And you can see his predecessors, it's all about what he did for people. That's why people are now clamoring for him, people are now respecting him, people are now giving him all that respect and dignity. So let's for him now learn from the predecessors to also do well, do good things for the people of Anocha.
The event climaxed with the foundation stone laying of the Anocha Heritage, Legacy and Cultural Research Center and Hall of Fame Senator Victor Park by the traditional rulers in the council area. From Neni, I am Valentine Mbadowa reporting for ABS News.
Still to come, Chief of Army Staff orders soldiers to intensify war against terror. Stray Syrian anti-aircraft missile hits northern Cyprus. These and more after the break. Stay with us.
When you don't climb, even if you waka, you go see people where they dance and walk. You reverse. Hey.
You may run out of anything else, but thankfully not airtime.
You don't have sufficient credit to complete this call. Please recharge your account.
Just dial *321# for Glow Borrow Me credit and get airtime that you can pay for later. Keep the conversations flowing. Just dial *321# for Glow Borrow Me credit.
Glow Unlimited.
Welcome back and thanks for staying with us. The Chief of Army Staff, COAS, Lieutenant General Tuko Buritei, has charged soldiers in the northeast to redouble their efforts and end the war against Boko Haram terrorists. He said this was necessary for them to be able to quickly reunite with their families in the barracks. The COAS made the charge at the interdenominational service jointly held by the headquarters of counterinsurgency operation in the northeast, Operation Lafia Dole, and 7th Division of the Nigerian Army in Maiduguri to mark the Nigerian Army Day celebration, NATCEL 2019. He said the NATCEL and COSAT 2019 will be held jointly this year and is designed to focus on the Nigerian Army's commitment as a professionally responsive force in the discharge of its constitutional role. And on business news, the chairman Joint Tax Board, JTB, Mr. Tunde Fowler, said the internally generated revenue of the 36 states and the FCT rose from 800 billion in 2016 to 1.16 trillion in 2018. Fowler made this known at the go-live ceremony for the new National Tax Identification Number, TIN, registration system in Abuja. He said the IGR in all the states of the Federation grew by more than 46.1% within the period under review. He further disclosed that the tax base expanded and rose from 10 million taxpayers to 20 million taxpayers and still had potential to increase up to 4 or 5 million before the end of the third quarter of 2019. And on the foreign scene, a stray Russian-made missile apparently launched by Syria hit the self-declared Turkish Republic of Northern Cyprus overnight, officials say. Foreign Minister Kudret Ozase said the air defense missile was thought to have been launched during suspected Israeli airstrikes on Syria. The projectile struck a mountainside north of Nicosia, 225 kilometers from the Syrian coast, sparking a fire. At least 4 civilians were reportedly killed in the airstrikes on Syria. The Syrian military said it had confronted Israeli warplanes that fired missiles at military positions near the capital Damascus and the central city of Homs. And in sports, the Nigeria Women Hall of Fame has inducted Ms. Maureen Kiru Kamado for being the first female with 100 appearances in the women's national team. The event, which took place at the National Center for Development of Women, Abuja, had in attendance Anambra Sports Ambassador Mary Onyale Omabimi. Amy Michael has a report.
In her remarks, Mary Onyale commended Ms. Madu for all she has done for womenhood and for making Anambra and Nigeria proud.
What we're doing here for you is saying thank you for all that you've done for yourself and your family. But most importantly, for the future of girls in Nigeria and worldwide.
The Director General for Women's Center for Development, Ms. Mary Etta, in her opening remarks stated that Nigerian women have made their marks towards national development, hence the need for the creation of the Women Hall of Fame, and congratulated Maureen for her induction.
Today we are here to celebrate Ms. Maureen Modu, the first female to coach a top club in Europe and the first female to make 100 appearances in the women national team into the Nigerian Women Hall of Fame.
Responding, Maury thanked the center for considering her worthy of being inducted into the Women Hall of Fame and urged every woman to be focused and determined in whatever they do.
I have to tell them to be dedicated, work so hard, push yourself, don't allow anybody to push you, focus, be determined, put God first, and concentrate in whatever you are doing. Don't be distracted with any form of intimidation.
I'm Michael, reporting for ABS News.
That report concludes tonight's newscast, but remember that you can follow news and programs on ABS from any part of the world by liking our Facebook page at ABS Radio Television. Subscribe to our YouTube at youtube.com/ABS Radio TV online. Follow us on Twitter at ABS Radio TV and on Instagram at ABS Radio TV. You can also log on to our website at www.absradiotv.com. And to end the news, another look at the top stories. Governor Obiano has sworn in Anazodo as Special Advisor, Legislative Matters. Anambra government has reassured communities of equity and fairness in administration of state affairs. Chief of Army Staff has ordered soldiers to intensify war against terror. And we also told you that stray Syrian anti-aircraft missile has hit northern Cyprus. And that's the news. I am Franklin Onyekachi. Thanks for watching. Good night.